Fine. Don't talk to me, Jungkook. She wrapped the blanket tighter around herself and turned her back to him on the couch. The TV blurred in the background, something she put on just so she wouldn't have to hear his voice. Jungkook, it wasn't that serious, baby. You're being dramatic. He stood behind the couch, hands in the pockets of his dark sweats, looking unfairly good for someone who just made her cry 20 minutes ago. Fine. I told you not to go. I told you I had a bad feeling. But no, Mr. Mafia Genius knows everything. And what happened? You came back with blood on your damn shirt and a gunshot graze on your arm. Jungkook. It didn't even hit me. It just skimmed. Fine. You nearly died, Jungkook, she said, looking back in his eyes, her eyes red from the intensity of her words. Jungkook. It was the last one, I swear. Fine. You always say that. Her voice cracked. Jungkook reached for her hands, but she flinched, getting back on the couch. Jungkook. I, I saw your face when I came back. That was the last time I want to see that look on you. Fine. Then act like it. Her voice was soft now, defeated more than angry. Jungkook. I know I've been selfish. I act like I'm untouchable, but I'm not. I'm terrified of losing you, of being useless to the people I protect, but mostly of hurting you like this. She blinked, her lashes wet from her tears. She was trying to hide. Her voice was small. Fine. Why do you do this to me? Jungkook. Because I'm an idiot who fell in love with a tiny little sunshine that somehow terrifies me more than a gun to my head. She let out a breath, half sigh, half laugh. Fine. You should be terrified. I'm emotionally unstable and I bite. Jungkook. You also cry when someone kills your favorite character and you can't fall asleep unless I'm holding you. Jungkook. You're dangerous in a very fluffy way. Her cheeks got red from the embarrassment. She quickly changed the topic. Fine. Still not forgiving you. Jungkook. That's okay. Jungkook. I'll just keep doing things until you do, like cooking you dinner or giving you 20 back kisses before bed. She gave him a side glance. Fine. 20 is not enough. 30 it is. He finally got to sit beside her. She didn't lean into him, but she didn't push him away either. Jungkook. You know I'm gonna spend the rest of my life trying to make you feel safe, right? Fine. You better. Because if you die, I will kill you. Jungkook. That's the most romantic threat anyone has ever given me. He grinned. She rolled her eyes, but her fingers reached out of him, slipping into his fingers. Fine. Your hands are cold, Jungkook. But my heart is warm. Wanna check? Fine blushed, finally leaning her head on his shoulder. Fine. If you think apologizing once means you're off the hook, Jungkook. I don't. I'm just glad you're talking to me again. He got up slowly and removed his shirt, just sweatpants hanging low on his hips. He walked quietly towards her and picked her up, taking her to the room. Her laughter echoed in the room. He put her softly on the bed and then slowly laid beside her. Fine. I had a dream last night. He stilled for a second. Fine. You didn't come back to me. Her voice cracked again. He hated that sound more than bullets. He slid under the covers beside her, careful not to touch her until she let him. Jungkook. But I did, right? Fine scoffed. You did. Barely. Then there was silence. Fine. I don't think I can do this. If I keep thinking every time you leave, It's really the last time, Jungkook. I really won't leave like that again. She turned towards him, eyes puffy and unsure. He lifted a hand and hesitated. Jungkook, can I? She gave him the smallest nod. He touched her cheek, then pressed a soft kiss on her forehead. Soft, yet long lasting. Jungkook, you're my whole world, Brian, and I swear, Jungkook, no deal, no war, no empire is more important than your heartbeat under my hand every night. He gently placed his hand over her chest where it rose and fell. You say things like that and expect me to stay mad? Jungkook, I'm hoping you will pretend to stay mad, just so I can keep earning your forgiveness. She scoffed. So you're enjoying it. That's not fair. I'm still mad. Liar. You totally let me touch you. Fine. I can let you do that and be furious at the same time. Another excuse for her to get close to him, she said, making her body lean closer, finally curling into him, her legs slipping between his. Jungkook, multitasking queen. He wrapped his arms around her, pulling the blanket up, her head tucked under his chin, and he breathed her in like he had been dying without her scent. Jungkook, God, I missed this. Fine. You were gone for 12 hours. Jungkook. It felt like years. He lifted her chin up gently. He leaned in slow but sure, lips brushing hers like he was asking. She didn't answer with words, just closed the distance and kissed him back. His hand slipped behind her neck. Her fingers curled into his chest, grabbing onto him like she didn't trust the world not to take him again. And then it deepened. He was desperate, like he was trying to say sorry without saying it again. She answered back with fire, biting gently at his lower lip, sighing into his mouth when he groaned. Jungkook, you're gonna kill me. Fine. You deserve it. He flipped her gently onto her back, not breaking the kiss. Her hands were in his hair now, tugging like she couldn't get him close enough. His weight pressed against her. You scared me today, Jungkook. Jungkook, I scared myself too. You should have seen me the second I realized I couldn't call you. I nearly tore down half the city. His voice was hoarse, like a man confessing something sacred. She kissed him harder in reply, one hand on his cheek, the other sliding down his bare neck. Fine. Next time, just let someone else do it, please. Jungkook, there won't be a next time. From now on, I'm a stay-at-home husband. Jungkook, I will cook, clean, do your skincare routine. Fine. You won't last 2 days without yelling at someone. The kisses turned drastic for a moment, like they were both remembering what it felt like to almost lose this. Her breath hitched as he trailed kisses along her jaw, going down her neck. Fine. Don't make promises you can't keep, Jungkook. This one's carved into my bones, baby. His hand cupped her waist. She arched into him, matching every moment, meeting every kiss like she had been starving too. Fine. Don't stop, Jungkook. I wasn't planning to. The room was warm with a quiet rustle of sheets and the soft gasps only he could pull from her. Everything else, the gunshot, the blood, the fear, faded into the heat.